Good evening, everyone. You're tuned in to the collaboration show on NuSound Radio 92 FM with myself, Nish. Hope you're all enjoying your weekend so far. Today is Saturday, the 31st of March, and the time is 11 minutes past 5. And in the studio today, I'm joined by DJ Gurps.
What's happening?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. You enjoying the nice cold weather outside?
Yeah, I don't know where the sun's gone.
I know.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. But it's British weather for you, isn't it?
I know. So that was your single playing in the background.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we started the show off with. So firstly, can you tell me and the listeners about your new single? So how long did it take to put together and who is featured on the track?
Well, the new single's called Gabrugla Varga. I started on it around about last year, it was beginning of last year. So... and we've got Manjeet Sohi featuring on the track. A lot of people might have known, he's done a couple of other tracks as well. He did Rags' Murda Market track as well. He was vocalist on that. So yeah, just basically from there, just, really liked his voice, contacted him, put a vocal together, got lyrics written, and we come up with this. Also featuring on the track, we got the Ministry of Dole, which is a Dole group from London, from West London.
Okay.
We've got Prithpal Rajput, the founder. He's done the percussion pieces for me on the track. So if you're liking that, it's down to Ministry. So yeah, like I said, the tracks came out Thursday. Yeah, so it's going all right, man.
So is the response good from it so far?
Yeah, so far, touch wood, it's been quite good. On the day of release, we had a few other releases that came out as well, some good tracks. But yeah, no, like I said, we did really well, and just massive thank you to everyone who's supporting it.
So it took you a year altogether to put together?
Yeah, pretty much.
So is this going to be featured in your new album as well?
Yeah, it is. It's the first single from the new album.
And how long has it been taken for your album to come together?
Well, in between, obviously, it's been 3 years since I released the first album. We're coming up to 3 years in August. So it's kind of been in between sort of like touring and gigs and stuff on. So yeah, just been working on it since then, really. So pretty much as soon as as soon as we released the first album, a couple of months later I started on this project. So taken nearly 3 years. Yeah.
So when do you think the album will be ready to sell?
We're looking at around June, maybe July time. We still got a couple of more singles to drop first from the new album, and then obviously we'll drop the album after, so around about June, July, fingers crossed.
How come you don't want to just release the album straight away?
I think we just want to kind of just build the hype for the album as well. Coming back second album. So, we were putting a lot more effort into it, and a lot more, there's a big PR plan gone behind it. And I think it works well, dropping a couple of singles first from the, give people a bit of a teaser in some aspects of what's to come for the full product. And then just go from there. And, I find it kind of works well.
Okay. So you're also a DJ as well?
Yes.
How long have you been DJing for?
Over 10 years. I started when I was 14 when I started. 14,
okay.
15, yeah, so over 10 years. So yes,
started very young.
Yeah, very young. Well, I started DJing when I was young, but I was doing shows like weddings and so on from like the age of like 18 sort of onwards. So yeah, it's been a while. Looking back at it now, wow, you just reminded me how old I am.
Sorry about that.
That's right.
So what made you want to get into production anyway? From doing DJing.
Obviously, we were playing songs like every week, so we're playing so many other artists out there. We're playing their songs at weddings and parties up and down the country, and we're like, why are we not playing our own music, sort of thing. And just from there, really, I'd obviously been playing Dole and Dolgi from a young age anyway, so I was a Dole and Dole percussionist. And then that kind of led to obviously going into the DJ industry. And then from there, I just thought, let me try it. And it worked well. Like, I've done a course and stuff. So, it's just, just trying to build on it, gain some experience, and, just push forward with it.
So as a producer and a DJ, what do you think about the Bhangra industry at the moment?
I think it's really good.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, really, really good. I think the quality of the music that's coming out at the moment is absolutely fantastic. There was a bit of a slum, it did go downhill a little bit, but I think we managed to recover it quite well. iTunes is helping a lot because, a lot of people are now legally downloading the tracks, which is a massive boost, not just for the artists, but for the labels as well. So as long as that continues, all the artists out there can just keep on making good music for you guys to enjoy.
So a lot of DJs at the moment are now getting into production, especially like the younger boys that are still in college or university. What do you think about those kind of producers that are new to the industry?
Without upsetting anyone or causing offence, I just think everyone's everyone to their own, I suppose. At the end of the day, you keep, you hear people doing this and that, and you just think, good luck to them. I just kind of tend to focus on what I'm doing. At the end of the day, if I spend more time focusing on what other people are doing, I can't focus on my own stuff.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, you know, it's not obviously no disrespect to anyone. At the end of the day, everyone can, you know, if someone can do it, it's got the ability to do it, good luck to them. But for me, it's more about focusing on my own stuff and making sure I've got a good product out there.
Okay, so going back to your album, how many songs are on there and who's featured in there?
The new album, we've got 12 tracks. We're doing 12 tracks, 6 videos. We've got Manjeet Sohi, obviously, on Gabru Glavarga. We've got Marniki on 2. We've got one track called Mundi Andi Tani. Then we're doing Oskuli Part 2 as well with Marniki again. So that should be quite good because Oskuli itself did quite well. Got Nirma Sidhu, got Fauji featuring on the album. Meet Malgeet, Billah Bakshi, Sudesh Kumari. So it's quite a big lineup.
Loads.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, that's what I mean. It was a case that I wanted to come back with something bigger and better, just to show people that, you know what, yeah, even though I am still learning, I'm still kind of new to the industry because it's only my second release. But I want to show people that I'm maturing with my sound, and, you know, I'm, you know, really focusing on putting out good music.
So why are you only going to make 6 videos?
12's too expensive. No, I think just 6. We're doing 6 videos because I think that's a nice sort of number. You know, maybe we could do more depending on how well the album does. But at the moment, the plan is to do 6.
What are the songs like? Are they like a mixture of fast, slow?
Yeah. I've basically got like a combination of party tracks, slow, chilled out listening tracks. You know, stuff that you can listen to in the car. You know, dancing. So yeah, there's a wide variety of music on there. So
you know, like dubstep and house is really big at the moment.
Yeah.
Have you like tried to fuse that with Bhangra? I know a couple of producers have been doing that.
Yeah, there's a couple of, and it's worked well. I think it will eventually. There will be a lot more of that sort of, I don't know, Bhangra house, if you want to call it, in the industry coming out. I haven't tried it myself yet. I think I'm just trying to perfect my own sound at the moment. So once I've perfected that, then probably I'll try and, you know, maybe go down that route. But yeah, we'll see.
Now, I know you've got a lot of artists featured in your album, but is there anyone that you wanted to work with but you didn't get the chance to this time round?
Yeah, there's a few. You know, I wanted like Jazz Dummy. Hopefully, you know, we could do something in the future. Wanted Jazz Dummy to feature, but obviously he's busy with his release. He's releasing quite a big product as well in the summer. So, you know, make sure you watch out for that one. That's going to be a big album. But yeah, like I said, hopefully in the future, maybe down the line, we'll be able to do a little collaboration or something. But Jazz Dummy was the one that I really wanted to get featured on the album. So hopefully in the future we can.
So where did you get your lyrics from for all the songs?
Well, we sit down and we come up with a concept first. Concept on the track, then we go to a writer, and then we perfect the track with the writer. And then obviously looking at how the vocals come out, then I'll think, okay, it'll maybe go with this singer or that singer. Then, you know, we'll approach them and try and work it out that way. So.
Did you say you need like a big budget to release an album, or do you think it's quite easy because a lot of songs are coming out at the moment, like almost every other day?
Yeah, I wouldn't say you need big budgets. I just think it's more of an experience thing. You know, at the end of the day, you got to, with obviously being Calibre out on the roads all the time, we kind of see what kind of works and what doesn't, because we're playing the music every week. So you kind of get a gist of what kind of concepts work with people and what they like listening to or dancing to and so on. So we just kind of use that experience and try and push it into our music making as well. So I don't know. I don't think it's budget. I think it's more down to experience.
Do you think music's changed a lot from 10 years ago to now?
Definitely. Like I said, it's changed in the last 3 years since I released my first product.
Yeah.
You know, coming back, I was really nervous, like, you know, because the quality of the music that's out is really, really good. So, you know, you want to put something out there that's, you know, either on the same level or if not better. So, you know, it is. It's, you know, it's nerve-wracking, but it's changed, and it's changed for the good, though. So that's the main thing. You know, like Bhangra itself, like I toured America, and it's huge out there, man. Like people are picking up even the English artists are picking up on Bhangra beats. A lot of the producers like Dre, Timbaland, all of them, like, they're all infusing Eastern beats within their music. So it just shows that the music's being accepted on a wider base.
When did you tour America?
2010.
Wow, what was that like?
Yeah, crazy.
How long were you out there for?
About a month I was there for. So I did like New York, Vancouver, Seattle. So,
that's really good.
Yeah. So it's good. It's good. So like I said, you know, it was. Well, so that's what I mean. It's like it's taken a while with this, because obviously gigs, touring, and then obviously studio time as well. So.
Okay. How long do you say you spend in the studio in a week?
For about 3 to 4 days, it could be in total. So you like do like all-nighters sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's calmed down a bit now because we're coming towards the end of completing the product. But at the start, it was some really long like nights and a lot of pizza.
So this song that's playing in the background is your first release from the album.
Yeah.
When's the video going to be out? Because I know the promo's out.
Video's out tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can check it out. It's going live on the VIP Records YouTube channel. So it's youtube.com/VIP Records. And it's going live at 8 o'clock.
Woo, definitely look out for that.
Yes, yeah. So a lot of people have been asking, so obviously since the track come out, that where's the video? So yeah, for those of you who are waiting, the video is coming out tonight, so make sure you check it out at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I went on your Facebook page and I was trying to look for the video, but I couldn't find it yet. I was like, where is it?
It's later on tonight, so definitely.
Okay, so how can people keep up to date with what you're doing and where you'll be DJing next? Are you like on Facebook, Twitter?
Yeah,
have you got a website?
Website's actually under construction, djgurps.com. So that'll be going live sort of like when the album drops. You've obviously got Twitter, DJ Gurps Music, and Facebook. You can find me. My personal page is DJ Gurps Calibre Roadshow, and my fan page is DJ Gurps Music as well on there.
Okay, wicked. Well, thank you very much for talking to us here on NuSound.
Thank you for having me.
I know you sound very busy, so
that's all right.
Thank you for taking your time out as well.
Thank you
and
for
I wish
me.
you all the best of luck with your new single.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.